What's up, guys? How is everybody doing out there? Hope everybody is doing well. Yes, I'm the no shirt guy today. Guys, you know what? I don't like doing videos like this, but people need to know, people need to be informed on things like this. I think I just ran into like a con guy, a Filipino con guy. You know, we've been having issues with our refrigerator freezer, right? So, being new here, you don't know who to go to, who to trust, who's going to do the right job. So, Look contacted somebody. They came out here Monday, and he opened up the back of the refrigerator, and it was very, very, very dirty. I thought a rat had climbed there and made a nest. So what he did was he power washed it all out and everything like that. Then I said, what about the Freon? Can you check the Freon? No. He goes, what we're going to do is we're going to observe it for 2 or 3 days. He stuck a meter on the electric line, was watching the amperage. It's like, no. The Freon, there's plenty of Freon in there. Plenty of Freon in there. All right, you say so. So what I did is I stuck a bottle of water in the freezer. I'm like, all right, let me stick a bottle in the freezer, and overnight it should freeze. Next day I got up, nothing. It wasn't froze, nothing. So I'm like, all right, we'll observe it for a couple more days, still nothing. So meanwhile, I paid this guy. Guys, here's the thing, maybe I would suggest, it's up to you. And after this, I'm thinking the same thing. It's like, you know what, I'll pay you half. Then when you come back and it works, I'll pay you the other half. All right, so from Monday till today, let's trying to get a hold of this guy, get a hold of him, nothing. Like, all right, the guy talked a good talk, talked a real good talk, you know. I was believing him. So finally he came out this evening, and he's like, oh, it's a sensor. Sensor's bad. Okay, I guess you know. Meanwhile, he's in the refrigerator and he's yanking on the interior plastic. And I looked, and he put a big crack in it, right? I'm like, dude, you cracked the inside of my freezer. Oh, he said the word in Tagalog or whatever. Basically, oh, it's an accident. I'm like, okay, well, who's paying for that? It's an accident. Then he walks around to the back of the refrigerator, and one guy that was with him, he looked at him and started laughing. What? You're laughing? You broke something? You broke a customer's freezer? I came out and told what she told her uncles and all that. And let's put it this way. Don't mess with their family. That's all I gotta say. So, let's uncle went down the road and got one of the guys down the road he knows to come up here. Now, Lit's uncle wasn't here. He was away for a few days. So I went with somebody I didn't know. So now they're inside here. Everybody's here. It's a whole spectacle. Everybody's here. Even Pooks is here. All right. We're all here. Even Coconut Head's here. Even Uyak's man's here. So, Lit's uncle's friend down the road, who's been doing this for years. All right, he comes up, he looks at it, and he goes, it's a Freon. It's the Freon. And that's what I was saying, it was a Freon. See, this guy that came out to us, he wanted to replace a sensor and then charge me. And then that wouldn't be the problem. And then fix something else and charge me. And that wouldn't be the problem. That's how I could see it. The guy that came out, power washed it. I think that's what he does. He cleans. But when it comes to diagnosing things, I don't think he knows how to diagnose things. And I'd respect that more if you said, listen, I just clean. I can't diagnose things. I can't fix things. I just clean. But once again, it's that I think how what they do is they say, oh, I can fix it. Though they don't know how. They specialize at one thing, and I think that guy just specialized at one thing, like cleaning it. So Lit's uncle gets his friend down the road. He comes up here. And he brings tanks. He brings his tanks, because I guess you have to braise something or whatever. All right. Comes around, cuts that line for the Freon. And you know what it came out? Straight air. Only air. Shh. He goes, it's only air. There's no Freon in it. So that was the problem the whole time. And besides being dirty, we even told the guy, the first guy, it's the Freon. No, it's not. No, it's not. And I think he was just wanting to fix something, charge me. Replace something, charge me. Replace something, charge me. So by the time I was done, and this guy fixing everything, I'd had a new freezer, new refrigerator, right? So this guy that's in here now, he's been doing, this is his job. He just don't clean, this is his job. And they're in the back here. What's the verdict?
The verdict is pretty.
Is it going up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Come here.
I can see.
See? The one there is coming up.
Yeah. So when he cracked that, it was just straight air.
Yeah.
Right. Straight air. And it's going up. Yeah. Like I said, you know what? What? Ling ling? What ling ling? What do you say, ling ling? Nothing? Nothing? Like I say, guys, these are the things you gotta watch, you know? Especially, you know, maybe I should have waited. Somebody say, well, you should have waited until Lut's uncle came and da-da-da-da. You know what, I've been dealing with this refrigerator not working for 2 months. Not freezing. It gets cold, but it don't freeze. That's the thing. I guess, like I said, somebody will say, oh, you should have waited. Should have waited. Should have, could have, would have, right? And this guy that came out the first time, you know, he came recommended by somebody. So, you know, you think you're going to go off of somebody's recommendation, right? That's how it works. But yeah, Lut's uncles, and they were not too pleased with this guy. They were not pleased at all. They're like, we're going to go down and we're going to file a report in the barangay. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. You know, live and learn, right? But the guy, the first guy that came out, he charged me 3,500 pesos to clean it for a house call. Whatever. I mean, I don't know. Is that the rate? Is that the going rate? Oh, yeah. Live and learn. But like I said, yeah, these are things you have to be careful. You know, nobody likes getting taken advantage of. Nobody likes running into a con guy. And I think this guy, this first guy, he was going to con me out of more money and more money and more money. You know, but it just irked me when he broke that. Put a big crack in my freezer in the plastic and then kind of laughed. I'm like, really? That's not professionalism. You should have said, you know what, sorry, sir, you know, I accidentally broke it. I'm going to pay for it. I'll fix it, whatever. But he didn't. And then when he was leaving, I said to him, I said, well, dude, who's paying me for that? You know, you broke my freezer. You cracked it. Who's paying for it? I'll pay you. I'll pay you. Like, you're not going to pay me, dude. Once you leave here, you're gone. You're not paying me. And then he turns around and zips down the road and whatever, dude. You know, whatever. You know, that's rotten. That's not professionalism, but you will run into that here, guys. I am telling you right now, you will run into it. I've run into it. This isn't the first rodeo with things like that. Even up in Angeles City, until I found a good air conditioning guy, a good mechanic, I basically threw my money away. And that's what it is. You're throwing your money away. You know, it's like some people, not all, but some people won't make their wrong right. All right? They just won't. What can you do? What can you do? But yeah. Anyways, like I said, I wanted to just share that with you guys. I'll let you know. I guarantee tonight or tomorrow morning, I will have a frozen water bottle in the freezer. You know, nothing runs without Freon, right? But the thing was, the refrigerator and freezer were getting cold. they just weren't getting like cold how they were supposed to get cold. You know? I mean, the motor was running, everything was running. Like mechanic that's here now said, hey, if the sensor was bad, he goes, your motor wouldn't even be running. Nothing would be running. It would come on, shut off, come on, shut off. He goes, but everything is running. Everything's good. Ah, there it is. What do you got to say, Lut? What do you got to say?
Huh?
What do you got to say? Anything?
Well, I will say I was pissed today.
Yeah?
You know, everybody's like mad.
Don't mess with your family, right?
Yeah, exactly. Don't
Yeah.
waste me with family because they're ready.
Yeah. I didn't know where Lut's uncle hopped on the trike and took off because, you know, he had his earplugs in. He didn't know what was going on until he took his earplugs out. And he said, what's going on? What's going on? And everybody told him. Man, he was, I don't know what they were saying. I don't know. No clue what they were saying. But it wasn't nice. And then he walked over, got on the trike. I'm like, oh boy, where's he going now? But he just went down the road to get the real mechanic, the real refrigerator guy. So, all right, guys, thought I'd share that. Another fun-filled adventure here in the province, living the jungle life.
Fun. It's really fun.
It's really
fun to spend money on scumbag.
Yeah, it's fun to just give people money,
Yeah,
right?
true.
All right, we'll talk to you later.